Hi, I'm Joe Stumpf, founder of Referral Only, and your business development consultant has asked me to share with you the 3 business systems that we teach here at Referral Only to help you grow your business. System number 1 is called the before unit, and that's everything that you do to generate leads and convert those leads to appointments. System number 2 is called the during unit, and the during unit is everything you do to help your client find a home, get their home sold, or get a loan. And then system number 3 is called the after unit, and the after unit is everything that you do to have a consistent flow of referral and repeat business. And in this short training, what I'm going to share with you are all the things that you do in your before unit to generate leads and convert those leads to appointments. The goal in your before unit is to get a 15-to-1 return on your investment. So that means for every dollar that you spend in marketing, advertising, and promotion, you want $15 back. Imagine that. Imagine how much money you might invest in your business in marketing, advertising, and promotion if you knew every time you took $1, invested it, and it got 15 back. Well, I'm going to share with you right now what are the 3 key components to getting a 15-to-1 return in your before unit. Number 1, it's only invest your money in any type of strategy that will produce a predictable, reliable results. And what that means is you only invest in marketing, advertising, and promotion, which is guaranteed to get a return of 15-to-1. See, there's far too many things in your business that you can spend money on that are not tested, not proven. You only want to spend your money where you know it's going to work. It's like the difference between a slot machine and a vending machine. I've seen many people sit in front of slot machines and put money in hoping that they're going to get a return. And you can see real estate agents and lenders hoping with a mailing, hoping with a website, hoping that they're going to get something when they spend money. And what I'm going to ask you to do is stop hoping and only invest in proven strategies like a vending machine. When you walk up to a vending machine, you put the money in, you press Coke or Diet Coke, whatever you choose, and you know that you're going to get it. It's proven, it's reliable, it's consistent. So how do you get that type of predictability? Well, number 2 is you narrow the focus of your target. See, we know that there are 5 major targets that you can approach when you're marketing. Number 1 is you can focus on working with people who are buying their first home. Number 2 is you can work with people who are moving up to a larger, more spacious home. And they may have to sell their smaller home, maybe they can hang on to it, but more than likely they're going to sell that home and move up to a larger home. And then your third target is the person who's buying their dream home. We like to call it a trophy home. Maybe they're building a new home, or perhaps they're just moving into that really exclusive neighborhood in your area. And then the fourth target is that person who is moving down. That's the person who has been in their home for 10, 12, 15, 18 years. The kids are grown and gone, and now it's time for them to downsize, maybe into a condominium, maybe into a townhouse, maybe into some assisted living. And then the fifth type of client is somebody who is investing in real estate. Now that could be second homes, it could be townhouses, condominiums, it could be apartment buildings, it could be any type of investor. So those are the 5 key targets. Now, if you want predictable, consistent results, every piece of marketing, advertising, and promotion can only focus on one group at a time. We see far too many real estate agents trying to talk to all of them. If you want to buy a big house, you want to buy a small home, if you want to get a big loan, a little loan, big or small, I do it all. Well, when you do that, that's like putting money into a slot machine going, come on, I hope I'm going to get something. And what we know is if you can narrow your focus to just one of those groups of people, we can help you take that money, that dollar that you have, invest it into a first-time home buyer, into a move-up, into a trophy, into a person who's moving down, or into an investor, and we can get a return of 15-to-1 on that money. So a decision you want to make whenever you're about to spend money is, I can only talk to one group of people at a time. And then the third key is that you must set your systems up so you eliminate the competition. Now, what does that mean? Well, in your real estate office, you are all spending money to attract the same person. In your mortgage company, you're all spending money looking for the same person. And what we're going to suggest is that instead of fishing for prospects in the same pool where everyone else is, that you go upstream and you start to come in contact with people before they come in contact with other realtors or other lenders. And there are certain technologies to do that. Just one of the technologies that we teach at Referral Only is called the free recorded message. And the free recorded message is a pre-scripted message that you are asking people to call and listen to. And maybe you've seen signs that says, call the free recorded message. And when you call the free recorded message, what that person who's delivering the message is doing is giving the full story, giving the complete explanation of what's going on with that property. Now, there's a lot of reasons that work. And I'd love to tell you the story of how that whole free recorded message philosophy was really originated. There's a young man named Terry Hunnefeld. He was in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he had some rental property. And as you know, some rental properties, especially at the lower end, get a lot of phone calls coming in. And his wife, Ann, had asked him, he says, Terry, while you're off at work, I'm getting hundreds of people calling me during the course of the week, and I just can't handle that. I need you to take these calls for me. And so Terry thought, okay, what I think I'll do is I'm going to put a message machine. And during this time, the technology was one of the old phone recorders, and he recorded about a 6-minute message. And as the renters would call, they would listen to this message. And the ones that were not qualified would just hang up. And you got to see the wisdom in this. Now, Terry was no longer strapped to the phone, picking up the phone each time and saying the same thing over and over again. What he did is he let the message do the work. And then over time, he really honed the message. He got it more qualified. So he would say, okay, here's what the apartment is. He'd talk all about, now here's what you need to do to qualify for it. And he'd talk about how long you had to be employed, how much money you have to be making, what type of credit history you have to have, what kind of verification you have to have. And he'd have fewer and fewer people listen to the whole message and call him when they were done listening to it. But the people who did call were highly qualified. Well, he took that thought and then he brought it into his real estate business. Now, this is some 25 years ago, and he described how he had 12, 13 machines in the basement of his home, each one of them targeting specific markets: first-time home buyers, move-ups, trophy home buyers, people who are moving down, investors, all these different mediums that were attracting people to call and listen to the free recorded message. And he'd lay in bed at night and he'd talk about how he could hear the click, 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 click of the machines clicking off. And he was able to take all of that and put that into a system. And over the last 20 years, we've been working with that system and refining that system. And we have actually put it into 3 different courses. And when you talk to your business development consultant, you want them to show you the Finding Buyers program. And when you look at the Finding Buyers program and you see the exact postcards, and you see the letters, and you see the follow-up newsletters, and you see the scripts, and you can see how we use the newest technology called My Phone Leads for your clients to listen to, you're going to say, wow, this is really something worth testing. And then your business development consultant will show you the Getting Listings program. So if you're in the market right now and you're thinking, I want to get some listings from people who are going to move from their smaller home up to their larger, more spacious home. Maybe you want to do 2 transactions instead of just 1. And so you'd say to your business development consultant, show me the Getting Listings program. We actually call it Finding Listings, Getting Those Listings Sold. And I think you're going to really look at how the technology of free recorded message can focus on finding the sellers in your marketplace. And then if you're really ready just to go full out, you want to just grab the free recorded message technology, by the horns and just go for it, is we'd suggest that you have the business development consultant show you the 30-day lead blitz. And the 30-day lead blitz is everything to help you in the next 30 days get as many leads as possible coming into your business. So those are our 3 key programs, and what we want you to do is only invest your time and your energy when you're in your before unit if you're going to get a predictable result, if you're going to focus on a specific target, and you're willing to eliminate the competition. So that's a few thoughts around the before unit, and your business development consultant will show you all of the tools to make that come true for you.